What's up, fam? So we giving out this content, man. We're still trying to help people figure out their purpose, man. Not that you got to go find it, but discover, develop, and then deploy yourself into it. This is for people who are at a stage of life where they feel frustrated, where they may or may not have a sense of direction or what their purpose or calling is, or heck, may not even feel like they have value. You do. If God created you, which He created us all, there's value in you. There's something in you. Notice what I said, in you. Your purpose is not lost, it's inside of you. So I want to kind of read something that it's helped me out, Living with Purpose by Dr. Miles Monroe. And this one is called Tell Me to Come. Now it goes to a verse, and we'll get to that verse later. But it says, I'm reminded of a young fisherman who decided, I'm going to take a chance and try to walk on water. One night as the disciples were crossing a lake of Galilee, it was hard rowing. They were being tossed about by the waves because the wind was against them. As they struggled, a man came toward them walking on the water. In fear, they cried out, it's a ghost. Only when he spoke to them, to the disciples, did they recognize that it was Jesus. Peter then said, Lord, if it's you, tell me to come to you on the water. Matthew 14:28, that's what that verse is. But listen to this. And when Jesus said, come, Peter had the guts to respond to Jesus' order. I believe every one of those disciples could have walked on water. The potential was in them even as it was in Peter, but only Peter succeeded because Peter, and only Peter, had the guts to say, if you challenge me, I'll take your challenge. Although we may laugh or criticize Peter for sinking, none of us have ever walked on water. He's the only guy who can say in heaven, when we get there, I walked on water. What did you do? Everybody sees Jesus, but very few of us ask Jesus, tell me to do the thing that I do, right? Give me something to challenge my potential. Men and women who are assets to the world bring change for the better. Men and women who are assets to the world bring change to the better. They are those who give their potential to something and maximize it. Give your ability a responsibility. Listen to this. Give your ability a responsibility. In other words, you need to respond to situations in life with your ability. That would change the world. There's a wealth of ability in you, but you haven't been given any responsibility. Don't die without maximizing your ability. That's irresponsible. You have the right to die with God. Let me rephrase that. You have no right to die with what God put in you to live out. So listen, y'all, it's so important. Your purpose is important. I love the word responsibility because you're supposed to respond to life situations, trials and tribulations with the ability that God put inside of you. Yes, it's inside of you. So even if you feel like you don't have value right now, even if you feel like you have no idea what your purpose is, it's not that it's the easiest thing in the world to figure it out, because notice, you don't have to go find it because it's in you, but you have to connect with the one who created you so he can reveal to you the things that you do. But here's a few steps. Do an inventory of your abilities. Look at them, write them down, and don't even minimize the ones you think, well, everybody can do that, but can everybody do it like you? So do an inventory of your responsibilities. Look at the problems that we see around the globe and your local communities and all that, and see if some of your abilities can respond and solve those problems. 2 columns, abilities, skills, and gifts. Other column, problems on this planet, and see how you can respond to solve those problems with your God-given abilities. Stay mad, fam. Time to make a decision, to make a difference, and stay mad while you do it. Motivated and determined. We out.